Alright, what up people? It's your boy Chig from Viewing the Eagle Eye coming to you again with a brand new video. This one is my player ratings. And I told you I'll do it in a slightly different location. It's a car. On my way, en route, on location. Won't tell you where just in case you come and find me. But anyway, let's talk about my player ratings. So we'll talk about last night's game. And to be honest with you, it wasn't a great performance, but I thought a few people stood out. And I think that's going to be reflected in the scores that I give. And yeah, let's just get to it. Bernd Leno. I thought Bernd Leno was fantastic yesterday. Honestly, my man of the match. It's weird that I'm talking about a game we won 3-0, and yet the goalkeeper was the man of the match. And it really just is a testament to, I don't know what you want to call them, Carrier Bag FC, I don't know. But they did really well. And listen, they earned their name, Carrier Bag. Let me call them properly. So yeah, for me, Leno, I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. I thought he was fantastic. Man of the match, without a shadow of a doubt. On the right hand side, so yeah, let me talk about the back three, because Emery started with a back three yesterday, which was a bit of a surprise to everybody. So let's start with the back three. Rob Holding. I thought Rob Holding has had a good couple of games in the lead up to this game. I didn't think yesterday was the greatest. I must admit, thought his first half was a little bit poor. Grew into the game and developed alongside Socrates. Me personally, this is the centre-back partnership I want to see. Socrates and him. I have no faith in Mustafi. You guys know this. But for me, Rob Holding gets a... I'll give him a 7, because I did think he improved as the second half went on. Socrates, I love this guy. I love this guy. He does not have it from anyone. And was easily the best defender out of all 5. To me, I give him an 8 out of 10. Next to him, I'll go Monreal. He came off at half time, so I'm hoping he's not injured or anything. So he did all right. Monreal's always dependable. He's always that kind of 7 out of 10 guy. Just because he didn't finish the game, I'll give him a 6, but not because he did anything wrong. There wasn't anything particularly spectacular in his performance. I'll give him a 6 out of 10. Left wing back Kolasinac. For me, I have no problem with this guy going forward. It's defensively, I ask some questions. And you know, I'll give him some break. He has been injured for the last couple of months. It was his first game back, and what game to kind of throw him into in a sense. Yes, the opposition might not have been high level, but it is still Europe. So yeah, I thought he did all right. All that being, I mean, when you take into consideration those things that I've just mentioned. For me, I'll give him a 7 out of 10. I'll give him a 7 out of 10. Right wing back Lichtsteiner, I thought was okay. I was a bit worried about him playing a right wing back, given the fact that he is 34, 35. Would he have the energy to continue going up and down? You know, I think wing backs need to be a little bit more energetic than playing in a back 4, because they have to provide that width. But he did okay. He did okay. Me personally, I'd give him a 6 out of 10. My 6s are not bad, people, by the way. Just, you know, didn't do anything particularly spectacular. I didn't think he did anything wrong either. Elneny. Now, I expressed my opinion to you guys in my review yesterday. I think this is one guy. If it weren't because we're probably going to let Ramsey go in January, I would not shed any tears if he went in January. I think it's more likely he'll go in the summer. Last couple of performances I've seen from Elneny, I've not been that impressed. I'll be honest. Brentford, I didn't think he was that great. And today, I didn't think he was that great. Sorry, yesterday, I didn't think he was that great either. I'd give him a 5 out of 10. Guendouzi, wow. I thought his second half was a lot better than his first half, but you can say that about a few guys. Scored a goal, well taken goal too. I just think he needs to improve his pass selection a little bit. There's sometimes he tries these Messi-esque type passes. You're like, bruh, come on, come on. But he's 19, and we always need to remind ourselves the kid's 19. The kid's 19 because he has done amazingly well, considering my man came from not the first league, the second league in the French league. I mean, when you take that into consideration, he ain't doing badly. He got himself a goal, and I did think his second half improved. I'll give him a 7 out of 10. So let's talk about the attacking three. Emile Smith-Rowe. We had a hat-trick of first-time scorers with Socrates, in Guendouzi, and in Emile Smith-Rowe, but I think everybody was secretly pleased the most for Emile Smith-Rowe. I thought he grew into the game, actually. I thought he started okay, but you could see his confidence grew and grew and grew, and did really well, actually. It was causing a lot of problems, particularly towards the end of the first half, and then kind of just before he came off in the second half. I thought he did really well, provided the necessary width. And the kid's got a bright future, especially now that Nelson's not there. I'm still personally hoping Nelson comes back and does something for Arsenal, because I do think that kid is very talented as well. But maybe that right wing is a good spot for Emile Smith-Rowe, because I didn't think the number 10 suited him, in all honesty, the last time he played. But he looked a lot more comfortable on the right-hand side. So we needed a winger, so I'm all for that. So let's play him. So for me, I'll give him an 8. I thought he did well. Well done, kid. To me, on the left-hand side, Iwobi, I thought was fantastic. We're talking about man of the matches. This is the third time I mentioned Iwobi in the discussion for man of the match. And it was between him and Leno. I edged it to Leno because I thought he kept us in the game. But I thought Iwobi, once again, is proving motherfuckers wrong. He's proven me wrong to a certain extent. I knew the talent was there, I just didn't think he'd be allowed to express it at Arsenal. And he's really found this newfound confidence at Arsenal. He's found this newfound ability. His ball carrying ability is really impressive, and I'm really enjoying watching Iwobi play, and really just shotting a lot of motherfuckers up. To me, I give him a 9 out of 10, but I edge it, to be clear, I edge it to Leno, but I give Iwobi a 9 out of 10 as well. I thought he was fantastic. And he set up Emile Smith-Rowe for that goal too. And I thought we also lost a little bit when he came off. Up top, Danny motherfucking Mensah, me Welbeck. Yeah, Danny Welbeck returned to Danny Welbeck. That's all I can basically say on that. He came into this game actually in quite good form. And then as I watched the game yesterday, I was like, oh, bruh, what are you doing? There was one opportunity that really just pissed me off. It was at the end where Lacazette had it on the right-hand side. He passed it into Welbeck. Welbeck is 12 yards out, bruh. Just show some composure. Get it on target. Anywhere on target. Force the keeper to make a save. This idiot blasted it over. Bruh, what the fuck are you doing? It was so poor. It was horrendous. To me, I give him, honestly, I thought he had a poor game. I'll give him a 5 out of 10. When I talk about the substitutes, Mesut Ozil is another one who I thought didn't have a great game. I thought he came on, went through the motions. He got a really good reception by everybody in the crowd. Clearly, everybody loves Mesut Ozil. Still ain't going to stop me from criticising him when I need to. And this is one of those games where I felt like he looked a bit lightweight on the ball. He came on immediately and just got barged up the ball. And I was just like, oh, Mesut. And then there was one opportunity, he had the ball, and he was charging towards goal. And I thought, okay. And for some reason, I'm just thinking, shoot. Just shoot. He passes it to Welbeck, who's behind him to his right-hand side. Like, why would you pass there? And that was at 2-0. And who knows, something bad could have happened there. So to me, with Mesut, I'll give him a 5 out of 10. Yeah. Torreira, on the other hand, I thought when he came on, I thought made a difference. Always does when he comes on as a substitute, as Lee's always said on my show. I actually think he's a really good impact player. Not to say that he shouldn't be started, people start tearing their hair out. But I thought Guendouzi improved once Torreira came on. Because El Nene weren't giving him the coverage that Guendouzi needed. But when Torreira came on, he seems to have developed a good understanding with Guendouzi, and I think that helped. And I think with Torreira, give him a 7 out of 10. I think he's a really good player. Really good player. And always makes a difference when he's on the pitch. And a little stat for you motherfuckers. Whenever Torreira plays, we've never conceded a goal. How weird is that? Okay, so there's one more sub. Who am I forgetting? I am forgetting someone. Of course, Lacazette. So when Lacazette came on, I thought, again, he made a difference in terms of he gave us a focal point, because I didn't think Welbeck was giving us that much of a focal point. He's just flagrant around everywhere. Whereas I think with Lacazette, he's just such a good target guy. And I think people forget that, given he's not very tall, but the man's kind of discreetly wedge. So he doesn't really have it. And I think he was a presence up top. Like I said, he provided that opportunity for Welbeck that he skied over. And I just love Lacazette. I love everything about him. For me, I'll give him a 6 out of 10, only because he wasn't on for very long. Otherwise, he would have got higher. And then the manager, what I liked about what the manager did was he tried something different, in a sense that he surprised everybody with a different shape. And then as soon as he saw it weren't working, he changed the shape. And he changed it at half-time. When do we ever see that from Arsene Wenger? And the one thing I would say is Emre is almost a little bit of a half-time specialist, because every time a half-time comes, he makes a change and it works. I don't know how often that's going to keep happening, but I'm enjoying it while it is. So for me, I'll give Emre about, I'll give him an 8 out of 10. And now that's it from me, people. That's the player ratings. If you like the video, absolutely crush, destroy, drop kick the shit out of that like button. I appreciate every time you guys do that. I'll be back a bit later to do the preview for the Fulham game. So look out for that. Also tomorrow, tomorrow I'm obviously watching the Conor McGregor-Khabib fight. So I'll be doing the preview for that, a reactionary video for that. I'll also be doing a review of that game and a review of the Fulham game. So lots and lots of stuff coming at you. Don't worry, you'll be sick and tired of my face by the end of the weekend, but it is International Week by next week, so you'll have a little break from me. All right, people, I'm out of here. Take care. Deuces.